Today we're talking about training your real estate ISA. That's an inside sales agent. This is the person that you might hand off your inbound leads to make some calls for you. But it isn't just as simple as handing over a long list of leads and phone numbers. Nobody is going to have any success with that kind of handoff. So I've written some tips for training a real estate ISA and the systems. I don't just mean technology, I mean sort of process and technology documented that you should be putting in place prior to even thinking about hiring somebody else to take on the lead calling process. I've got some tips for you as far as what they should be doing in your CRM, verifying bad phone numbers, fixing email addresses. Sometimes a lead comes in and I'm sure you've done it. I do it all the time. gnail.com instead of gmail.com. These are simple things that can be fixed to improve the quality of the leads. Other sort of diving or deeper dive stuff might include when they call them when you get a voicemail, make sure that the name that's on the lead matches up with the name on the voicemail. Taking account of when people are at work and when they're at home. You're certainly not going to be anybody's favorite person. If they work nights and you're calling them at lunchtime, just as they've managed to get off to sleep. So trying to put these people into the best pots or buckets possible, so that they can be called at the right time to be effective. They should be called at different times during the day if they're not picking up, and they should be filtered as effectively as possible into certain buckets that match different criteria. Now, the criteria are going to depend on your business, the lead source, and a few other factors that are really individual to your business. But any process that you go through at the present time has to be a process. You have to be able to write it down into a numbered list, build a flow chart out of it before you could possibly hand that off to somebody else, because they're not going to be able to follow a process that you can't describe. And also, you're not going to be able to report effectively or analyze a process that isn't clearly defined. When in a lab, you're changing one factor at a time. You can't change everything, otherwise you don't know what was the effect of each of the changes. So we're being systematic about this. Also, it enables you to weight, and by weight, that's a term that we use to balance out the results of an action. So a new lead is new lead called within a couple of minutes. You're going to get a lot more responsiveness from somebody that's come in immediately and you're calling, versus handing over a list of 12-month-old leads. The effectiveness of each phone call there isn't going to be as high. So the prioritization and weighting, which is just a way that we balance out the effectiveness of your ISA and the quality of the leads, timing, and some other factors.